down memory lane. Champ Car World Series 2005, Mexico City. This is a fun weekend. I qualified on the pole for the prototype race, won the race on Saturday with my teammate Manny Gidley, and then ran Champ Car on Sunday. Pretty fun weekend, and yeah, just amazing time in my life to drive awesome race cars with 900 horsepower and no traction control, no paddle shift. It was a really cool time. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I wasn't able to find too much, but
very,
I know it was
very good drive.
There's the radio communication as he takes the flag.
Yeah, so one of the cool things about those few races I did, I actually started in Australia. It was my debut, and it was Will Power's debut too. And but just cool to to be able to have that experience, and then later on, Justin Wilson, his teammate with myself and AJ Allmendinger, and 24 hours, and yeah, just fun to drive some cars like that. Yeah, this guy was real interesting. Probably the weirdest interview I've ever done in my entire life, with a what is that called? Mannequin and a puppet. It was weird. Well, this was fun. This is passing my teammate Josh Wise at Pocono here, and I didn't know it was going to be a pass for the lead. It was on the final lap, and we were racing side by side, and Jeremy Clements had stayed out. We had all pitted, and he stayed out, and we were thinking the whole time, there ain't no way he's going to make it on fuel. But Josh and I ran side by side, pretty much the entire lap here, and finally got him going into the tunnel turn, and that was for second. And at this point I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to make it. He must have enough fuel. But straightaways are long at Pocono, and he just started to run out coming off of turn 3, and was able to get another win in the ARCA Series, which was awesome. And that was a fun season for me. Never racing stock cars, not seeing any of these tracks ever for the first time, and we sat on 9 poles and won 4 races, and yeah, it was a great year.
That was a good year for you too.
It was a good year.
4 wins?
Yeah, 4 wins, and one on short tracks, one on the big tracks. It was it was an awesome time for me. Well, yeah. 2008. This is my second start in the Cup Series. Driving the Aaron's Dream Machine, and I think most people have seen this video, but now that knowing what I know now, I did 1 lap and I'm like, oh, it wasn't very good, I'm gonna take a second. I really should have just shut it down after that first lap. It'd have saved me a lot of grief, but yeah, it's just a part of my history, and it's not the way you want to start your Cup career, but it happens. Well, not for everybody, it doesn't happen like that, but yeah. Yeah. And certainly not. That's a bad one. I still feel it.
You do?
Yeah. No, I still feel it, like in my bones, in my body.
Oh, really? 11 years, yeah.
So, yeah,
Good stuff.
a funny part of that is, like, I got out and waved, but there wasn't anybody there, so,
right.
Yeah, I was just waving. This one sucked.
Yeah.
So this one hurt bad. Watkins Glen, Jeff Burton, Newman, a bunch of guys crashed, and right in front of me, and I almost had it missed, and ended up running right into the front of the 31, and it ripped the rear end housing out of it, and I got up in the air. Then I caught the fence, and probably the scariest part of this is I was in the air, and I looked over to the right, and I could see grass. I'm in the air, and I see grass, then I see asphalt, and I'm like, oh man, when I land, my feet are gonna get ripped off. But my area was fine, and just the right side floor was gone, and it took them a long time to get that race back going again. And that car, we cut it into a square, basically box, and put it back in the hauler. There was nothing left of it. It was a big one. Yeah.
Probably one of the best ones.
Yeah, I've been so close so many times at Road America and in a few other places when I was driving the 18 Gibbs car, and finished second a couple times. At one point I had a 10-second lead coming to the white flag, and caution came out, and 3 green-white checkers later, and it just never seemed to work out. And today, on this day, everything kind of went perfect. we were able to maintain the lead for most of the race, and fun to do it with my friend Justin Alexander. He was my crew chief at the time, and we've been friends for a while. And you know, my one race with Richard Childress Racing is a win, so I'm one and done with them, and you know, that's pretty fun and exciting. And I did not think I was going to have to race this hard on the last lap with Brendan gone. You know, we had a significant speed over him, but he came in late and put on tires. And he was restarting about 13th, and I'm like, wow, it's no big deal. You know, I got all these cars in between us. Well, we ended up going 2 or 3 laps, and the caution came out. Went 2 or 3 laps, and the caution came out. And on the last one, he was restarting behind me, and I'm like, oh no. Yeah, and you know, obviously he had fresh tires, so he was putting the pressure on us pretty good there. But didn't make any mistakes, and was able to finish it off. And more than anything, it was just a big relief. I'd led so many laps there and sat on poles and been so close so many times to finally get to victory lane was awesome. And yeah, like I said,
you said that he kept you honest.
Yeah.
His teammates, he was going to let you hard.
Yeah, for sure. And Brendan's such a good road racer too. I mean, obviously he won there the year prior to that, and you know, those are races that he circles too. So yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be easy.
Now, was your foot still hurt because you were streaming pretty hard right here?
Yeah, that was awesome. You know, like I said, there's just so much to it. It's not just about the win for me. You know, the win is the ultimate goal, but it's just all the journey leading up to it. You know, all the times I was starting parking or driving, you know, cars that never had a chance at winning a race and not running all the laps. And, you know, I did that for 8 years. So, you know, to finally, you know, be in a position to do it was really cool.